The Walt Disney Company recently announced a new extension to its theme park apps, Disney Genie. Most people have really only been talking about the upgraded version of Genie Plus or the purchases of the Lightning Lane passes. And I feel like Genie itself is not getting enough exposure, and I wanted to talk about it because no one else is. So here I go. Disney Genie, in my opinion, is a rather exciting announcement, and I feel like most people aren't seeing the big picture. This app is introducing a way for everybody to kind of work around each other. Let me try to convey what I'm talking about. When a group goes to the park, they have an idea of what they want to accomplish, but they have to kind of do it haphazardly because you gotta react with what's going on in the park at the time. Even though there are some typical trends you can go by, everything happens dynamically and won't always line up. The ride you're planning on doing next could have an extravagant wait time, so you decide to do something else. So you go ahead and take a look at the app to see what to do instead. You can see that one ride has a very low wait time, but everyone else is seeing that at the same time, and by the time you get there, it could have boosted up to 20 minutes. This is because you have no way of really fully knowing what other people are going to do that day. Some attractions can be overinflated by crowds just because that's where everyone felt like going at the same time. This is sometimes caused by shows letting out and everybody just going right to the nearest attraction. Or the opposite can happen. You might get lucky and Big Thunder Mountain is just a walk-on. Even though this is good for you, it's bad for the park as a whole because there are potential rides going through without people in them, or keeping people occupied in a reasonable line. Same thing happens with dining. You can just happen to be in a land where everybody got hungry at the same time and lines are out the door and there's no tables anywhere. At the same time, unbeknownst to you, across the park, there's a place that is seeing very modest crowds. With the majority of park guests using Disney Genie, and by providing their preferences of attractions, dining, and entertainment, Genie can make it so the crowds are working together for a better experience. By Genie generating everyone's itinerary, you can create an optimum situation. Instead of everyone rushing at rope drop to the same couple of attractions, the whole crowd can be dispersed more nominally amongst the lands and attractions. As people follow their itinerary and move to a next land, then people from another land will be doing the same thing, filling in the void that was just created. Not only can this lead to more reasonable crowds and wait times in your location, it can also do the same for dining experiences. By suggesting locations and when to eat, you can prevent overcrowding at a restaurant, which is good for the workers and the guests as well. Gone can be the days when you just pick up your quick service food and there's no tables around. By allowing this more laminar flow around the park, guest experience can definitely go way up. Genie might not be able to pull this off perfectly at the start, but over time it can potentially develop and grow, and this might be able to actually turn out to be a truly next-gen theme park experience device. Well, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed hearing what I had to say, and hopefully this gives you a more positive outlook on Disney Genie. Feel free to let me know what you think about the rest of the Genie app with Genie Plus as well as the individual Lightning Lane purchases. Maybe we could get an interesting discussion going in the comments. Until next time.